Home Solutions, Middle Tennessee's solution to renovations and home repairs. No project too big or small, from decks to roofing, flooring. Don't wait to get those home repairs done. We have openings to start today. Fencing, and much more. Inquire about property management for your rentals. Let us come give you an estimate today on your project. Affordable Home Solutions of Tennessee. Everyday prices for the everyday person.
Forever Millionaire's Clothing Company. The hottest trends in clothing in the South. Tracksuits, shirts, jeans, shoes, hoodies, the hottest fits this side of Nashville. Forever Millionaire's Clothing Line, located 1811 Mack Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee. The only clothing made for the future millionaires. Millions Dollar Lifestyle. It's more than a clothing company, it's a state of mind. Check us out today. Let us get you in the right clothes for the right mind frame. Forever Millionaire's Clothing Company. Tap in today.
To the south, to the west, to the east. Getting money out here grinding in the street. In my city, 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 my city.
That beat never gets old, cousin. We back.
We in here, y'all.
We are back. Kinfolk Corner with your boy Tame and Dean. We back. We've been out for a couple of weeks, man. A couple of emergency trips I had to make to Tennessee. Kind of threw me out, man. Take care of some business, but we back. We live. We got a lot to talk about. No, I still don't believe, but that's all right, though.
At all.
Y'all can be on me about that because I still don't believe, but I give them their props, though. And you got to vouch for me because, look, my sister hit me up. Rondé hit me up. They gave me hell. I said, y'all can ask Tane. I picked Colorado to beat USC that day. I really did.
You really did.
And they should have won because
really
USC defense terrible. I think they got behind. They got behind too quick, and they had to fight from the back.
Baby, go to bed.
Hey. She said it right there. Go tighten up. We still tight. Hey, guess what though? Hey, Skinny in the chat, so he'll be coming talking about them funky ass Colts in a minute because we played them this week. I'm waiting on them to jump in here and say something.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is Titans. Yeah, it is Titans versus Colts this week.
Yeah, it's Titans versus Colts.
I can't
even talk to them. They might get us.
Right. We gonna do them NFL picks later in the show, y'all. So we gonna want y'all to tap in, man, and let us know who y'all got y'all picks. We gonna run them off.
We definitely gonna do that, man. But look, we gotta jump right into something that's been under my skin for a while now. Before it was even I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. But man, something been under my skin. You tell me how do you have the best player on your team outside the other little running back, the best player on your team? Probably the best player in middle school in the mid-state. And you touch the ball one time a game. Y'all done played 7 or 8 games, undefeated, good season going, and you got a total of 12 touches. And this is your 8th grade year. Make that make sense to me.
And speaking, let me holler my boy Hayden real quick. Yep. Y'all see it. Frizzy Low, North Carolina jersey, man.
There it is.
You know what I mean? And I mean he'll be a topic on what we get ready to talk about too. For a kid to have 12 touches in a season, 6 touchdowns, and Hayden, before you leave, do me a favor the 8th grader that you post down there at Forest, put his stat line in the chat because this is how who we're talking about should have been used. So yeah, put that in, Hayden, if you're still there. 12 touches, 6 touchdowns on them 12 touches to go along with 3 punt return touchdowns. Like, that's the stat line, the kid that we talked about from Pulaski. That's his first quarter stat line, bro. My man whole season, that's his first quarter. You know what I mean? My man touching the ball 15, 20 times in the first quarter. Yeah. You, for instance, if you're going to talk about middle school, you, for instance, bro, if you got 10 carries, it was 300.
300.
It was 300.
It was 300.
So what are we doing? Why are we treating this? Why are we treating this like this is rec ball, to where everybody is guaranteed to get a run, to get a catch and stuff like that?
And what pisses me off worse about it, because when you put that, as Hayden put that up there, this is the kid from Forest.
Bro, look at how many carries he had. I knew Sydney was gonna come off. Like we were sitting there saying, y'all, 106 carries. The guy we're talking about had 12 touches, 6 carries, 6 receptions. 106 carries, but 1,900 yards. I mean, literally yards. It was averaging 18 yards a carry and 30 touchdowns. I don't know where this young man going, but man, he got a bright future. And as y'all can see, man, we gotta, y'all, if y'all can, man, I'm gonna put a link in the chat for a GoFundMe, man. We gotta, like Craig said, we gotta get Sydney off the gotta get Dean off the AOL dial-up, man. It just ain't working out. You know, my boy Marcus Rock, get that man some Verizon hotspots or some setup that he can use in these situations too as well, man. My man leaving me hanging. But man, back to the topic, you know, and it's one of those things. You know, I've kind of been following it, you know, and I'm reading where, you know, somebody's chiming in and saying that, you know, they got, you know, 3-4 kids that has over 300 yards of offense total, you know. But I'm saying, but where's your dog? And then it's like, well, the games are out of hand or something like that. So then my challenge is, why are you playing such an easy schedule to where you're blowing everybody out? Let's go to Bridgeport. Let's go to Forest, where they got these guys that's putting up like ridiculous video game numbers. Let's go holler at Blackman. Let's go to these other ones and challenge these kids, man. Like I said, I just don't get it. It's a head scratcher to me to sit here and look at a kid get 12 touches, 9 total touchdowns on those 12 touches. Well, I mean, I don't know the number of punt returns he actually had, but I know pretty much every punt return he had, he took it to the house. So I don't know, man. That's a sticky subject, you know, and I won't go all the way into it because I know Sydney got a chime in that he really wants to get in on that. But man, we gotta get this participation trophy thought frame that we got in youth sports right now. I don't like it. It's breeding a lot of entitlement as these kids start getting older. You know, me coaching at the high school level and being around, you know, high school athletes at Columbia, but also opposing teams. And I mean, then you hear the chatter in the crowd, you know, and it's like, it's building the foundation to where these people think that, no, I'm on the team, so I should be giving this. I don't have to work. I shouldn't have to work, you know. Shouldn't have to participate in practice. I shouldn't have to show up, you know, and I don't know, man. Like because I got to be careful because I'm a coach, you know. So I'm trying to pick my words wisely. That's why I'm stuttering a little bit, you know what I mean? But you know, like Skinny said, it's the politics you know, if you sit here and you're giving somebody, there he is.
Hey man, look, man, hold on.
We've been starting to go fund me, bro.
Man, please, damn. My bad. Hey, you held it down, bro. I can hear everything you were saying. I just kicked you out of our pros, but you held it down, man. You the chap. But look, so let me piggyback off what Cousin said, because I am a coach, but I don't coach for no damn school, and I ain't in Tennessee, so I can say what the hell I want to. So I ain't gonna get nobody to tell. Let me do the shit, y'all. If you coach in the Murray County School System, don't say nothing. Let me do it for you, okay, dude. This man, this is his 8th grade year. Okay, when I was in 8th grade, I was by far the best player on the college football team. That's not, but I had 3 other good running backs behind me. Coach Hayes would let me do my thing. Shit, 10 carries the first half, about 250, 300. I was done, and then the other guys still got multiple carries. So I don't want to hear that excuse. Like, I guess the damn athletic director at the school, he had to chime in, put his 2 cents in, and he said, let me look. I want to get my words correct. Well, I can't. Anyway, he said something about he could have had 1,000 yards all purpose easily, but that would have took away touches from other players. And they had 2 other players that had over 400 all purpose. I said, so are you the coach? He said, I'm the AD. I said, oh, go figures. That's a politically correct answer for your dumb ass to make. Anyway, if you got 3 kids of that caliber, why not let the first one get his numbers? Let him do his thing. He's an 8th grader. He's worked and waited for this moment to shine. Let him do his thing in the first half, and then them other 2 still gonna be able to get they shine. Not to mention the other kid that's behind him is also a dog, and they both could have been 1,000-yard rusher. He ain't carrying the ball number twice a game his damn self.
It's crazy.
So what are y'all doing over here as a coaching staff? Are y'all biased against 2 players that's good?
Right.
Is your ego that big? You got something against 2 8th graders that's good? You don't want to give them the damn ball? I don't get it. I don't want to hear about their work ethic or they got bad attitude. I know both of their daddies. That's bullshit. I call bullshit on that all day because I know both of their daddies ain't going through that. So I call bullshit on that right there. I sure did. And I hope you listen to this show, Mr. AD. You come on. I told you the invite's there. Bring your ass on. Debate this. You're going to lose. Anyway, they're no bad attitude kids. They carry themselves with class. I know both of their pops, and they pops is not going to go for that. Okay, these young men have worked hard to get to this point to be 8th graders, and you're not letting them shine because you worried about other kids getting touches. Bro, this ain't like Tame said, this ain't Little League, this ain't Pop Warner. You ain't guaranteed playing time in middle school. You damn sure ain't guaranteed it when you go to high school. And when you go to college. You know what I mean? Hey, you got players stay 5 or 6 years to get they one chance to shine.
Right.
So, I mean, we gonna keep handing out participation awards. I can't stand this shit. I cannot.
Right.
You got 2 kids that doesn't work all this time to get to this spot to shine for 8th grade year, and you're not letting them shine because you got some ego as a head coach, and really you're not that damn good as a head coach. You just got talent on your team, and if y'all were that damn good, you should be going to play better competition. Let me not get into that shit, okay? I mean, yeah, y'all blowing teased out by 30 and 40, but it seems like y'all talent level is here. So why not go play the Rutherford counties? Why not go play the Williamson County? Why not go play the Davidson County? Why not go play some of the private schools? And I ain't talking about Columbia Academy because that don't count.
Right.
All right.
And then when you tune into, so when you look at the guys and things like that, you know, the kid from CA, you know what I mean? Evidently, like, I see where CA had started off hot, but then they kind of fell off, and then I think they put them out Saturday. But you look at their kid. He got a crazy little stat line going on over there. You see what I'm saying? And it's again because they're feeding the kid. They're taking advantage of what their best athlete, let him get off, and then you go from there. Again, before Dean went off, I'm reading off the kid's stat line from Forrest. 106 carries, 106 carries, 1,916 yards, averaging 18 yards a carry, and 30 touchdowns.
Hey, I knew a stat line like it once in middle school.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Jay Knight, you said it best, bro. The best player should play. This is not
it's
city
not
league.
City League. It's not.
But they treating it like it's city league.
Right.
There's no
Right.
way. Okay, let me throw out some stats for you. All right. His 6th grade year, 700 yards. His 7th grade year, 800 yards. He's going up every year to have what, 400 yards his 8th grade year?
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
Right.
It don't.
Right.
It don't.
You got, I think it was 500. But look, think about this.
Okay, my bad.
500 total yards. Basically, on if you count the punt returns, and I'm gonna stretch it a little bit on 20 touches. Again, that's stat line. That's stat lines for where these other people are going. Like I said, with Pulaski, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give Pulaski credit because when they got a dog, they let him be a dog. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They let him be a dog. I mean, but even back in the day, Waddell, when we played high school basketball, Waddell was a dog. Waddell was our dog. All-time lead scorer, things like that. We didn't care. Bro, go get yours. What you doing? You know what I mean? He had a chance to get when he got the scoring record and the game record. Trying to chill. We like, bro, go get yours. Encourage you.
Check this out, right? And another thing. If a coach is conversating with another parent or coach of players,
That's it right there.
saying stuff about these kids and their attitude, as that parent or that coach, that you know the daddies of these two players, why did you not go say something to them earlier,
Right.
so the dads can go ask the coach, well, what's your problem with my sons?
Right.
So
Don't be sitting back in the wings and
don't
trying to play
sit
both
back.
sides of the fence.
Don't be a go along, get along type of.
Yeah.
I can't say what I want to say, but
Yeah, I know,
you know what I want to say. I really can, because this is our show. I really don't give a damn. You're going to counsel me, that's all right. We'll be back in a week. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay professional, but I can, you know what I mean. And anybody knows me, you know what I want to say. You can't be that go along, get along to try to stay along. You have that information, you go let them know. Don't let them know as the damn season is winding down when it's a damn game or two left. No, they should have been
or
the game.
When the game is close, then you turn to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Game is close, it's on the line. All of a sudden, you go out there on the field, it's people in different positions. That way that you can make sure that you get your W. You get up and then you go back to the bullshit. You know what I mean?
So my question, it ain't my question to you, Tane. This is just my question in general. Do I think this coach is being biased with the one player and the other kid? You damn right, I think so. He's being biased against them. Yeah, I that's what I personally think. That's my opinion. I don't care if nobody else say wrong, but I think that's my opinion. I think I'm right. And another thing, it's more about him getting the accolades of winning a championship because you're more talented than everybody that you're playing against, than you letting this kid get his shine.
Right.
You want to say, oh, I won a championship. I won a championship. First of all, let's take this. Let me tell you this, coach. You didn't win shit. If you didn't have that talented ass team like it, and you wasn't playing the lower level competition, I said it, that you were playing, you wouldn't be winning. You have went through no
I wouldn't say that.
No
I wouldn't say they wouldn't be winning.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But it's like the level of competition. But you need to be playing equal to you, because now think about this: if you're playing to the equal competition of what you are, you ain't got no choice but to put them dogs in and let them work.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you playing a Blackman or Brentwood Middle School or Brentwood Academy David Lipscomb Middle School week in and week out, I guarantee you he'd have had more than 2 touches in the game then.
That stat line would have looked a whole lot different.
You know why? Hey, you know why? Because you got to play. You got to give your dogs the ball in them games.
True, yeah. But I mean, piggybacking off of what Hayden put in the comments is basically what you were saying about how you done it. He said he got 10 to 11 carries a game besides 2 games, which I'm assuming that were tougher games, and he had 18 and 20. Didn't play the second half most games and ran the ball, and others ran the ball after him. But it's still a respect thing. They made sure they gave him his 10, 11 carries. I think I seen one game he had crazy stat line too, like 300 some yards rushing and things like that. You see what I'm saying? But it's like let these kids that's earned work themselves to be able to earn these starting spots to be the best player. Let them get their shine,
bro. So I think I might have been off screen, but I see what somebody put in the chat. Participation trophies are the reason kids are entitled. That's so damn true.
Man, the worst thing ever.
When the hell did we get to the point you're in school ball and you deserve to play? Right. In school ball.
In school ball. We ain't talking Little League no more.
You know what I mean? When the hell did this start?
No, I don't know.
I know I'm old school, but I mean, anybody in the chat, can y'all tell me when the hell did this shit start? That you have to play because you in middle school.
Right.
You know, like we even get it. We even get it in Little League ball out here where I coach it, man. You know, it's crazy. You know, I ain't gonna say I had a lot of parents, but you might have a parent or two come up and be like, well, my kid ain't playing. So my question, this was my question to him. I said, so if I put your son in at this certain spot, game on the line, we playing against the other top team in the league. Game on the line, he out there to make that one-on-one tackle to save to game win the tackle or the game win the touchdown. Do you trust your son to be out there and make that tackle? He took 2 minutes to answer that question. I said, there it is right there. Right because if you were very confident, you would have said, hell yeah. You wouldn't have had to think about it.
Yep.
So that's the separation right there.
Yep.
And like Skinny said, politics, who's spending money? Damn right.
I mean, there it is. You know what I mean? And like Joe said, it's hard to dictate when you are blowing everyone out. But I know one game when it was close, number 1 won the game for them and he was hurt. And it's 100% true. They made adjustments, made sure that they got my man the ball. And like again, he out there barely moving and still scored the touchdown. You see what I'm saying? So now when he's healthy, now you don't want to give him the ball. You put him back to get a punt. He take it to the crib. He get 1 carry. He gets 1 carry in a game for 70 yards and a touchdown. I don't get okay. It. You're good. You did good. Now get on over here out the way.
Exactly. Basically.
I mean, that's what he's saying. You know.
I mean, I don't. It's pretty damn sad to me, man. That's the only way I could do it. Like I'm not there, but I know if I was there at the game, I can't hold back on shit like that. I'm gonna say something to it, and this ain't even my damn child, but he like a nephew to me.
Right.
Because right and wrong is wrong.
Exactly.
If you grinded from 6th grade to 8th grade, and this to be your last time you'll ever play middle school ball, and you're good, I ain't talking about them mediocre ass players. I'm talking about if you're good and you earn the right to tote that rock your 8th grade year, then damn it, you should get your shine.
Right.
And it ain't just him. They got another running back.
Another one. They got fewer carries than him.
10 times a game. Both of them touch the ball 10 times a game. I don't care whether it be handing off to him, put him in the pass game, or you got him in the special team game. Both of them should have touched the ball 10 times a game. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And I reluctantly agree with Craig what he just put. I agree with someone who said it's politics. If someone politically gives me $5,000 to play their kid, they playing. But hey, don't get me wrong, it's the truth. It's the truth. It ain't fair, but it's the truth.
Hey, what Joe say?
It shows.
What Joe say, man?
that's your nephew, but we need you getting kicked out of nowhere else. Then you stay in Missouri. we don't need you getting kicked out of nowhere.
Man, it's crazy, man.
That's it. Like, cause I'm in this position, like, cause I really want to go to the game tomorrow.
Right.
But as me, you, and nephew's pops been talking, bro, I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm pissed off.
And the crazy thing about it, with his numbers, he's still a finalist for the league MVP.
Yeah, fine for the, he's one of the 4 finalists for the league.
And
MVP.
that's not even by his coach voting. That's other coaches in the league voting. So what that tell you?
Right.
He's still a Final Four finalist for it. So in this situation, bro, this punk ass coach is more about him than it is giving him that shine. That's what I see.
Right. And Skinny, that's exactly what you just typed is exactly right. Like that's how they use this man. And again, it's like what? Like he's showing you that he can produce in a clutch moment when he's hurt, but now he's healthy and you want to give him 2-3 touches a game. Like what is that? I don't get it.
Man, you know what? I'm a transition. This is still it's still dealing with school ball, but this is more of high school going into college, all right? You were recruited to play baseball, right?
Yep.
As I was recruited to play football. A couple of guys in the chat might have been recruited to play their respectable sports, right? Okay. When you get recruited and get invited to a game, okay, you get invited and you get to bring 3 guests. Am I right? That's how they did it for baseball. That's how they did it for football, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't remember my mom and daddy have to come out of pocket to pay for me a damn ticket or my people a ticket to attend that game with me. Did you?
No, not one invoice was sent.
Okay. So when I see shit like, I could get your kids to these colleges, you know, I'm gonna take them to this game on Saturday, but you gotta pay for your ticket. It come a time point you gotta tell yourself you ain't in with these damn schools like you think you are, okay? Because if you got pulled with these schools, like you said you got pulled with these schools, and you really getting these kids recruited, then ain't nobody paying for shit.
Nothing.
So I call bullshit.
Nothing.
On your mastermind recruiting.
Yeah.
Just it is what it
that
is.
line.
It is what it
that
is.
line is a.
But what
the line is a lie.
I guess what pissed me off the most is I'm mad for the parents that's dealing with this. I'm mad for the parents. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm mad for the parents that's believing this shit. I'm mad for them. I'm not mad at them. You know what I mean?
But it's like, reach out to somebody that then went through it.
Yeah.
Like Morg just said, never.
You ain't gonna pay a dime out of your pocket.
Nothing.
If that school is recruiting you and they got any interest in you and they invite you to that game, you don't pay for ticket, you don't pay for food, you get a sideline pass. That don't mean, no, I'm just buying a ticket and going to sit in the stands. No, your ass get to go down on that field and watch the whole warm-up until right before kickoff. Then they put you right there on the 50-yard line, or you right there at the corner with all the recruits.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, and you're out, you're there doing all of that with like 5 to 10 players.
5 to 10
players. When it's 100 players there, bro, that's not a real visit, man.
It's not a real visit.
That's a function.
And you know, like, it took me a while to say something about this shit. I sit back and watch. I just sit back and be watching shit. Shit's very comical to me, man. It's very comical. Stop doing it, bro. If you got your foot in a little bit, it's okay to be like, I got my foot in a little bit. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to say you putting these kids in college, bro. Because I ain't seen none sign.
And my thing to parents, when you hear something like that, when you hear of this avenue pipeline that you can go through, this is what you got. This is what you gotta go. This is what you gotta think, though. Because we can use Quinn as an example. When somebody is saying what they can do for your kid at the next level, first look at their path. What did they do? And if your stat line, everything that you do, if your stat line has all zeros beside it, in every aspect of it, I don't know if I'm finna trust. Who did you connect? Who did you connect with? Financial aid? You know what I mean?
Hey, look.
You didn't connect with the coach.
And look, it's usually me the one who be saying that type of shit. You took the words out of my mouth.
Bro,
But I'm just being for real.
bro,
Like, you know what I mean? I'm being you being for real. Like, we got a dadgum legend in you know, hell, one of the best basketball players came out of Murray County. Went to Belmont, did great things. So if he say he can got some pull to get my kid here, I'm gonna listen. Okay. But if your stat line is 0, if your average catch was 0.555 with 0 touchdowns, or you average 1.2 points a game basketball, I can't listen. I'm not trusting my kid with you. I just can't do it, man. Like, we gotta get off. Everybody got an ego, okay? Everybody got an ego. I got one. You know what I mean? I got one. You know,
bro. To put it into more perspective,
gotta get off your high horse sometimes.
Right. But to put it into more perspective, if somebody is telling me what they can do for my kid, and they still have college eligibility left too, bro, if you still got college eligibility left too, bro, you can't tell me what my kid can do for the next 4 years, man. Bro, you need to be up there with them too. You know,
hey, man. No, hey Sam, we ain't mad, bro. We just look, man. This shit. Look, we got the platform to speak out on this shit, bro. That's how we do it, man. This shit should have been called out. Hey Sam, you ever heard somebody be like, "I'm tired. I'm just tired of the shit, man." I can go deeper, man. You got somebody. I do a show with my cousin, more like my brother, but his business is what he do. He's a personal trainer. He trains athletes. He's qualified to do this shit. His results show. We got some people out there talking about they making all these great athletes. I ain't seeing it. I'm not seeing no all regions in football. I'm not seeing no all districts in basketball. I'm not seeing no defensive back of the year, no quarterback of the year. What are you doing? What made you such that great trainer? That's what I'm saying. Like, quit taking credit for shit.
A lot of it, bro.
Quit taking credit for shit that you wasn't even good at.
Bingo.
Hey man, look, if I'm stepping on somebody's toes, you mad, you can join the show. You can call me. We talk face to face. I don't care. The shit need to be. Some of y'all got to take a step back. Humble your damn self. For real. It's people out here really working with these kids. And ain't got to take the credit for it. But some of y'all taking all the damn credit for it. Hey, humble yourself, man. Because we going to call your ass out if you know.
Hey, like Skinny said, they still in the workouts that we be posting, bro, trying to duplicate them.
Man. Bro, so, man. Like, I coach youth football out here. Our football team is damn good. They're not good because of me. They're not good because of the head coach. We're not good because of the damn offense coordinator. We good as a collective. We all put in the work to push these young men. They got to believe in us first.
Right. They
got to believe, like, coach really believe in me, so we gonna push ourselves for them. When they go out there and win on Sundays and shit, man, that's their time. That's their joy.
Right.
We done this shit. What?
Right.
Why am I trying to live my dream through my child?
Right.
What?
Right. And the big thing,
like, especially for me, because I almost said that. I've jacked off my football stuff. So naturally, I want my boys to do better than me anyway. So I'm not trying to live mine through this. They might take a whole different path in life.
Right.
And I'm cool with it. But we got a lot of mothers out here trying to live their dream through their kid. Man, chill the hell out with that. Quit trying to, or you trying to live a dream through another kid that ain't got shit to do with you. No, you wasn't even good when you played.
Right.
I don't care about you pulling up your middle school stats. That shit don't count.
Right.
Pull up your high school, pull up your college, pull up your pro. Man, get the hell out of here with this shit, man.
Right. And man, the big like carry away from it, man. It's like with me being a trainer, man. When I be seeing these people do that,
You damn right I do, Skinny.
The big thing when I see these people do that. So me as a trainer, I can manipulate this off because I can take a kid when I know boys are finna hit puberty and they're finna either have their growth spurt, they're finna have daddy jeans kick in and stuff like that. And I can take it and I can put them through workouts. And then when everything comes to one, I can be like, yep, that was because of me. Softball phenom that we got in Colombia. Trained her a few times in the offseason, things like that. She goes out and put out ridiculous stats. Oh, that was all me. That was me. I did that. No, I didn't. Basically, when it comes to training, especially with the youth, the only thing that you're doing as a trainer is making sure they don't get hurt. That's what it comes down to. Because I'm not gonna make an ebook that says if you put your kids on this 6 to 12 weeks, it's gonna improve their abilities greatly. No, they're gonna be doing things productive to strengthen up certain aspects of their body to make sure that what they're doing, they don't get hurt. But what I'm gonna rely on after that is daddy jeans, mama jeans, puberty. At this young level that we're talking about, once that kicks in, bro, like that's what happens. Bro, I went from running a 7.6 my sophomore year in a 60 to running a 6.8, and I did nothing. We didn't have all of this stuff that they got right now.
They got everything, bro. Then like Tame, me and you talked about it, man. And her dad was a pure athlete, one of the best athletes in Murray County.
Great
hands down. It becomes more about the person than what he's doing the job for. That's what I think. He want all the praise and accolades. Dude, you 30-something years old, 40 years, however old you doing, do it. Man, just love what you do and quit trying to get the accolades for what you do. You know what I mean? Like, quit. A lot of people don't even know. Aaron Rodgers' little brother, Jordan Rodgers, was a terrible quarterback. That's one of the best quarterback damn coaches out there in the world. Right. He worked with so many NFL quarterbacks and get them to that level. You don't never hear Jordan Rodgers talk about, I made this quarterback this, that. Jordan Rodgers, I'm not even bullshit. We have to get something pulled up. I think he one of the top 5 quarterback developers out there. Mm-hmm. And he was not a good quarterback at all. He lived right off his, I ain't gonna say he lived off his brother's name, but you knew him because of Aaron Rodgers. Right. Jordan wasn't that great of a quarterback, but he's a damn good quarterback developer. Mm-hmm. You don't never hear him. You don't even know. Hell, he don't never get on and say who he trained or nothing. You just hear about some of these quarterbacks that train with him, and they give him the praise. Let the athletes give you the praise. Quit giving yourself the praise, talking about I did this, I did that, I trained them, I did this, like, and I'm the reason why. Hey, when I had them in Little League football, we won the championship, and they're gonna win it again when they're in middle school. That's because of me. And you wasn't even good when you played. Hell, you couldn't even do nothing now.
All right.
I'm being real, man. Some people don't like to hear the truth. Hell, that is what it is. If your toes hurt because I'm stepping on them, get you some bigger shoes.
Right, but it's got to be heard.
Right there, one.
Yeah, well, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. But I mean, it has to be said, and it has to be heard, man. You stupid.
Oh, shit, man. That was smooth. Go ahead, man. I gotta write this shit down so I remember. I ain't lying.
Stupid. No, you need to write down the closing closeout. That's what you need to write down.
Oh my God. Go ahead, cuz, man. My bad.
But nah, man. Like, like y'all at the end of the day, man. We gotta teach these kids how to be able to react and adjust to adversity. And that's not through this participation stuff. But also, too, quit knocking these kids down that deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many kids in the area that we've grown up in, man, that can be phenomenal. But they're just not they're not praised, bro. Like they're not praised. They're not given a chance. They're not given an opportunity. When they are on that high level, like like it baffles me that we got an athlete that is rated in the top 10 in the nation in her prospective sport, but nobody knows about it except the ones that's in the circle. How? Why? Like why is it happening? But let's do what we can to hold them back. But then when they get to college and the next level and they start elevating up, oh, such and such is from my town. Such and such is this. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I mean, y'all get off my internet, man. You just think, Skinny. So if I go froze, it's all your fault, Skinny. Because I've been good the last 30 minutes, man. If it frees up, it's all your fault. You know what I mean? But that's just like the little running back out there at Columbia. Man, dude is dude's just a good running back, man. He really is. He's good. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna get the ball and you still can't stop him. When 11 men on that defense plus their coaching staff on their sideline know you finna get the ball and you still run for over 200 a game, then you a bad daggone boy.
Right.
But I'm anxious to see who's gonna take the credit for him being good though.
Right.
I digress. I'll wait. Cause once I see that shit, I'm going in.
And it's gonna happen.
That young man, that's a humble young dude. From what I know of him, and spoke with him a couple of times. He humble. He work hard. He do what he got to do, and he get the job done. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I mean, they say the Baldwin kid too. Yeah, I ain't watched him play too much, but I know McCoy is a bad boy. He is CA. He's straight. Yeah. He's straight. Yeah. Okay. In my personal opinion, and I ain't being biased, from watching McCoy and the highlights from at 9th to now, best running back in Murray County, bro. Mm-hmm. One of the best on the mid-state, to be honest with you.
And he got the frame.
In the state, not the mid-state. He's one of the better running backs in the state.
And he got the frame.
He's got a nice build to him.
He got a nice build to him.
A little running back, CA got a nice build to him too, but he's not thick like McCoy. McCoy thick, man.
Right.
Like that's your running backs that you want to see. I'm not bullshitting. If he was 5'10", 5'11", tell you, bro.
Yeah.
He'll have some bigger schools looking at it. But for his size, his build, and his height, he's one of the better backs in the state to me. I would put him on my team and ride it. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, but take these young men and lead them down the right path, man. Don't have these kids thinking, man, don't sign because at damn Alabama gonna come knocking on your door. You know what I mean? Bro, stop doing these kids like that. Hey, one more thing. Wait a minute. One more thing. When these kids are getting offers, understand that you can be offered a walk-on. You can be offered 10%. You can be offered 20%.
Gray shirt. It's also a gray shirt.
You can be offered gray shirt. Understand, just because somebody top-notch offers you something don't mean that you need to shit on the rest of the offers that you get. Because what you got to understand at them high levels is this thing called a portal. They're going to shop that portal first. Make sure that you get in. Get in. Understand, weigh your options, see what it is, what you got, and then go from there. But man, don't sell these kids no wolf tickets. Because again, there offers, there's offers from the gray shirt to 100%, but there's also 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, and so on when it comes to that.
Dude, and I'm glad you said that about if the big school don't offer you right out of high school, okay, it ain't nothing wrong with the smaller school. Look at some of the players on these big teams, on your Georgias, Alabamas, Florida State, Michigan. It's one player that started at a small school, and I'm gonna take Florida State for instance because I'm a Florida State fan. Our defensive end right now, they got him projected as a top 3 pick, Jared Verse. Right. He started at Albany. He only had 2 offers out of high school, and none of them big time offers. He went to Albany. and didn't even start. He went to Albany as a tight end and wouldn't even get to play. The next year, he busted his ass in the weight room, put on about 40 pounds of muscle, went to DN. He played against Syracuse 2 years ago. I think he had like 6 sacks in that game, a forced fumble. I think he picked up, ran it in. Anyway, he did all that. That caught the eyes of all the Power 5 schools. Ultimately, he went in the transfer portal, and thank goodness he winded up in Florida State. But that's what I'm saying, though. Nothing wrong with going to them like an Appalachian State or I'm gonna say a Marshall, something like that. It's something called a transfer portal now. That's your new best friend.
Ooh, big time.
That's your new best friend.
Big time.
Go there for 2 or 3. Hell, you can go there for 4 years. And your 5th year, you go to a big school, shine, and go to the NFL, NBA, whatever the hell you want to do. The transfer portal is your big friend. So parents of these athletes out there, quit listening to these people give you this bullshit about your son need to go to the big time schools, because that ain't necessarily true. You can go to the smaller one, build yourself up by your 34th year, that transfer portal. Then you go into that big school, and there you go.
Right.
Quit letting people put this shit in your head, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. You got these so-called. Go ahead, man. Because I'll tell you, I go off. It's sorry, man. It's what it is, bro. It really is.
But again, man, it's understand the ones that are telling you that this is what your kid need to do. You need to look at their journey. And I'm not saying that you got to go through it to be great. Like you was talking about Aaron Rodgers' brother, you know what I mean? Wasn't the best quarterback, but he did the research and the knowledge, and he's able to give you the information needed to become a great quarterback. You've got to look, man, and understand the path that it takes to get there. Again, you can go to a mid-major, put up good numbers, put up good stats. That's going to get you on the board. If you go to a big school and you waste 2 years sitting on the bench, your skill level is digressing, you ain't working, then you try to transfer and go somewhere else. At that point in time, man, you wasted goods, because now they got 18, 19-year-olds coming up out of high school that they're recruiting that's going to be fresh and be ready to go. So again, if these people ain't letting you know this information, if they're just sitting there saying, let's go to the big school, let's go down to the Mississippis, let's go down to the Georgias, let's go down to these Floridas. If they're saying stuff like that, but they're not letting you know about the offers, if they're not letting you know about the different levels, the JUCOs that breed you to be able to go to the mid-major, high-level D1s, D2 schools, and things like that, don't listen.
And let me walk back what I said. I don't know if I did say it the right way. The running back from C.A. Baldwin, they the best 2 running backs in the county by far. I think McCoy slightly got him by an edge slightly because of competition that McCoy plays. Mm-hmm. I would love to see them both on the same team and see what they do. Right. Oh shit! Right. You remember C.J. Spiller and James? When Clinton, I hate Clemson, but when they had C.J. Spiller and James Washington,
yep,
that could be that backfield could be like that if you had both of them. But they both are great running backs, 2 of the better running backs that we've seen in a minute in Murray County.
Right.
To be honest with you, I think So I hope they both go to college and do good things and represent the town good, man. So. But
it is. I mean, and just like I said, man, put your people in great positions. Put your kids in great position to be able to be successful. My nephew, shout out to Tyler down at MUS in Memphis. 6'2", 220 running back, and things like that, but he's weighing his options on colleges. I mean, he has over 20-something offers, but he's being smart enough to understand, where am I gonna go play first? Where is that gonna be? But he's surrounded by good people in his corner, keeping his head on straight, making sure that he understands what it is that he needs to do that's best for him, his career, but also too, don't neglect the school aspect of it too. You know what I mean? Because there are certain people who try to go to these big tier schools don't get no burn, you know what I mean? And you better fall back on that schooling, you know, because at that point, now you done went school 4, 5, 6, 7 years of college and you ain't got nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, had to give a little nephew a shout out because he's down there killing it at MUS.
Killing, man. This dude is big. Hey, he's
monster.
He's every bit of that 6'2", 222. Like,
yeah, you different.
I mean, you don't see too many running backs in high school that you know that size. You know, we'll see on TV when they play on ESPN or something, but man, like legit 6'2", 220. And his daddy 5'3". Take my dog, baby. Take it to my 5'3", 5'4". I don't know what nephew got that height for.
I say, man, he found a gene that's way down the line, man.
Yeah, man. But man, look, we're gonna transition over to some college before we do our NFL pick, man. Look here. Mr. Neon Deion Sanders. I know you was waiting for me to say I believe after they won that game, but I don't have to say it because they lost. But I did pick them. I did pick them to win that game against USC, and I'm gonna tell you why. USC defense is one of the worst defenses in America. Colorado has one of the most powerful offenses in America. Colorado got themselves in a hole too quick, and I don't think they didn't have the depth to come back from that. But if they could have just been down by 14 early, I really think they would have came back and won that game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, cause they got down too big, man. You know, I'm sitting here watching the game, man. I think it got to 35-7, 34-7, and things like that. And I'm like, man, what's going on? But that showed the adjustments they. I mean, they made some bad mistakes. You know what I mean? And you can't do that against Caleb Williams. I gotta give bro, man, his props. He a bad boy.
He a bad boy.
Like he a bad boy.
Travis Hunter plays.
It's different.
And then that other corner they finally put in.
Yeah.
That take away 2 touchdowns right there. Cause Jerry Rice's son scored twice on him, remember?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, Black. That's that jock UNC jersey. Had to get one made up.
But I first of all, I'll never jump on the Colorado bandwagon. It's not gonna happen. I'm Florida State. That don't mean, before you say something, Black, that don't mean I dislike Deion Sanders, because I don't. He played at Florida State. I like Deion. I just don't feel the need. And I've told you too, Tay, I don't feel the need like that I have to jump on the wagon because everybody else on it. You know, it just, I'm Florida State through and through in college football, so I just can't see myself jumping on the wagon of a coach just because I'm a fan of him. I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I do know, and I really believe next year they'll have 10 wins. I think the following year they'll be in the college football playoff because he's going to get his guys in. No, I do not need to, Tony. And I'm not. But I will say, next year they get 10 wins and they'll be talked about. If not, sneak in the college football playoff, year 3, they in the college football playoff.
Well, I think they'll be in it for sure next year, though. Just based off the fact that they expanded it to 12 teams? 12 teams next year?
My only knock with Deion before we go to Jay-Z, my only knock with Deion is I know he's going to recruit all the skill guys. He's going to get all of them, or at least, try to get all of them. I don't know if he'll get them big-time linemen.
Hey, that's why he got Warren Sapp coming next year.
I get you that, but you got to think about it. And this is why. This ain't a knock on Warren Sapp. This ain't a knock on Deion. Your Georgias, your Alabamas, your Michigans, your Texas, your Ohio State. Offensive, defensive linemen are damn near guaranteed a first, second, or third round pick in the draft if you go to them schools.
Mm-hmm.
It's going. I mean, it is. If you look at the track record, especially Georgia. Georgia whole defensive line for the last 5 years played for Philadelphia Eagles, and the linebackers too. But I'm just saying, hell, the defensive backs. But I'm just saying that it's going to be hard for him to pull them big linemen like that. That's what I'm gonna watch for. See, can he pull the lineman? We pretty much know he gonna get the skills. Let's see if he gonna get the lineman.
Yeah, because if he do that, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Now on to Jay-Z. You. First of all, I hope Brown ain't in the chat no more because I done had to argue with him today because he talking about Jay-Z is the GOAT of rapping. Brown done slipped and bumped his damn head. You can't say nothing wrong about Jay because that's Brown guy. He just loved Bill. And we were talking about that earlier, but then you sent me the video of Mr. Jay-Z talking about his cousin asking for money. Go a little bit into that.
So, big thing again. As a producer, he'll play the clip for us so we can sit there and we can listen to it.
Alice, you want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that
your
because
cousin
you're not.
The cousin's in your grandma's living room saying, "Yo, man, I got this play. I wanna. If you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you $2 million. You like it don't work like that, man. But you gotta explain to him life isn't like that. Money isn't free, and no one's giving out opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really. And then he oh, you don't believe in my dreams, Alice. You want.
So there's been an interesting take on that. Somebody of his caliber, somebody did the math of what his net worth is and how much that would come down, how much that would equate to as a normal person. They said something that was equivalent of 20 cents that he would be giving to the person. But one of my things is that though he's not obligated to do that just because he has money. If you're gonna give somebody some money to start a business and stuff like that, I need a business plan. I need to see how you're gonna take that 4,800 and make it to 2 mil, things like that. But I'm not gonna just hand you it like I said, you're not handed dreams. You got to work for it and you got to go at it, But again, people well, if I was in that position, I would have gave it to him and things like that. You would never be in Jay-Z's position. You will never.
I ain't got no argument. You ain't got no argument out of me.
You will never be in that situation. So it's easy to say what you would do in a situation that you know that you would never be in.
Now let me say this, okay? Say if I got financially blessed, nowhere near Jay-Z, but financially blessed that I'm pretty comfortable. And I got a partner or somebody, friend that need help out of something. I might do it that first time. Mm-hmm. But if you burn me, is it.
Right.
But I got to know what you legit gonna do with that. Give me your blueprint of what you can if you asking the bar that to start a business or to buy some land because you're gonna do some developmental shit, let me see that. Let me know that's what you're doing. You ain't just trying to go do this shit. I give you, say, motherfucker ask me, man, I need 10,000 because I want to start this business. But then I see you on your Snap and on your story, you're in Dubai. So basically, you just went to Dubai on me. You know what I mean? Then we gonna have problems. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you got it and it's somebody you close to, you don't mind helping. But if you go burn me, then you do some silly shit with it, then bro, I can't deal with you no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I can see what some people say I would. I can see what some people would say I ain't gotta help nobody. So I don't think in that situation ain't nobody at fault for whatever decision they make.
It's not a wrong answer.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's not a wrong answer. But don't bash a person for their answer. You know what I mean? No,
you can't.
Yeah. Because you got to think, too, how many... That wasn't the first time Jay-Z then he didn't have to have that conversation.
Oh, man, ain't no telling how many times you had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't no skinny for to get something going. But it's just
And I won't see it.
So, you ever watch that show, Going for Broke? The athletes going
for
broke?
Yeah.
I can't remember what play it was. But his mother His mother sent him a bill for raising him. And she wanted him to pay for raising him. Like, that's your job. You're supposed to raise me. Okay,
Right.
I was fortunate to be a good athlete and make it through college, make it to the NFL. Of course, you being my mama, you gonna be took care of. But she sent him a bill.
See, that's too much.
You know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that. So we don't know what these athletes go through.
Man, what?
Or not even the athletes, people with money. Anton
Yeah.
Walker. That man gave out so much. Nothing. And you hear that story, man. You got so many like athletes or artists or whatever they do to make their money. They give, and in return, they ain't got nothing to show for the people that they gave to.
Nothing.
So it's like, damn, yeah, I had it, but like the thing is, if you don't keep investing that money, or like if you playing ball or something, if you don't continue to play ball and stuff, you're not getting all the millions. On
It's
top
not
of
happening.
it, you know what I'm saying? Like, heaven forbid if you got about 10 kids that you got to pay for.
Well, my man
salaries
name,
ain't looking good like that. You know what I mean?
what's the running back name? Was it
Travis Henry.
Travis Henry? Man,
Yeah.
about 11. Hey, I'm trying to get my charger, man, so I don't get shut down, man. So bear with all my movement.
I wonder what you're doing, man. But I'm just saying, it's just like, man, like, so you making all that money, and if you say you get hurt in sports or whatever business you had that you running, it fold. All them big time M's and them checks and stuff ain't constantly coming. So you got to think of how much money you done lend it out to people on trying to help them do something, or they say they gonna pay you back, and then damn, it's like, damn, now I need them, and there ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? So it's just like, damn, it's just like I'm stuck. So I can see it ain't no wrong answer to that right there, man. Like, yeah, he a billionaire, and $4,800 is probably like $10 to him. But as Sam said, shit, we ain't gotta help nobody. And then you got some people out there that just got a good heart that just want to help somebody. So, hey, Cliff said LL with Rakim. Hey, Tay. Tay, I gotta see your face on this shit.
What my charge, man? I don't know what my charge is, man.
I gotta see your face.
What happened? What I missed?
Okay, so Skinny asked Cliff, who is the GOAT of rapping, right? Are you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at
This
you.
man
I ain't
said
even gonna look
LL, with Rakim being a close second.
With who?
He said Rakim. He said LL.
This nigga said Rakim.
Now Rakim lyrically, yeah, he could be up there. This man said LL the GOAT.
Cliff.
Man, go to your NFL picks.
Cliff, what we got going on, bro?
Hey, y'all, excuse me for laughing, man. Hey, man, go to your NFL picks.
Yeah, man, let me go.
Hold
Let me go
on,
pull
man.
this. Let me go pull this up,
Hold on. Cliff, if you watching this show, did you mean to say LL?
I don't think he meant to, man.
Cliff, did you mean to say LL? I was playing about KRS-One, fool. I really was, man. Cliff, no, I don't want to hear no National Vodka Day. Was you being for real about LL being the go to rapping?
That ain't got nothing to do with the question.
That ain't got nothing to do with the question. Drink all you want. I need to know. Was you being for real about LL being the GOAT? Come on now. You've been typing fast. Don't stop now.
Yeah. Those,
Oh, God.
yeah.
I
Let me go to
typing.
let me go to these picks, man.
Hold on, no. We can't go to this pick, man. When have you ever heard anybody say? I don't think nobody in the chat, unless you from New York, I don't even think you'll hear LL. And ain't nothing against LL, but you will never hear me talk a rap.
Bro, top 5?
Top 5, Cliff. You tripping, man? Yeah, man.
Cliff,
Hey, put
Cliff,
that ball down, man. Put
Cliff,
that ball
hold on,
down
man.
right
Cliff.
there.
Cliff, you just became a segment. Cliff, give me your top 5. Give me your
Give me your
top
top 5, Cliff.
Yeah,
give me your
Cliff,
top 5 rappers. Before we go on to the NFL pick, we need the top 5 real quick. Come on now, we on time limit. We're really not, but come on. Taking too long, man. All right, man. We look until he get there. We do our NFL picks, man.
All right. So first game we got up tomorrow is the Bears versus the Commanders. The Bears are 0-4. Yeah. Nah, Cliff. Go ahead.
Hey, Paco, no, you gotta tell it, Paco. You gotta tell it.
Go ahead and do it. So, man, tomorrow, man, this game, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going with the Bears. To get
Who they
their first
playing?
win, they're playing Washington, the Commanders.
Where's the game at?
The game is at Washington. It is at Washington.
Because of the turmoil that the Bears organization got going on, because I'm a Fields fan. I hope he actually get trade. I seen a trade proposal they might do, and him wind up in Atlanta with Bijan Robinson. That would be nice. That defense of Washington, and with the turmoil they got, will be the difference in that game. I'm going Washington very close. I'm going Washington very close.
Washington. All right, next one we got the Jags versus the Bills.
Ooh.
And man, the Jags are sneaky, but I think that the Bills done found that they clicking. They clicking a little bit. Josh Allen looking good. Him and Diggs got the connection back. So I gotta go with the Bills on this one.
Yeah, the Jags had a lot of hype coming into this year that they really ain't lived up to. Still sneaky good young team, good receiver, good quarterback, good running back. But man, the Bills the last couple of weeks.
Man.
Hey man.
Right,
and then you got Vaughn back at practice, so I'm going the Bills on them.
On the Bills. All right, next one. It's gonna be a very interesting one. We got the Titans versus the Colts, both coming in 2-2. It's a road game for the Titans.
Dog.
The Titans don't play good on the road, but what I seen out of Richardson, man, he showed his rookie self last week, and the Titans defense looked really, really good. So I gotta go with the home team. I gotta go with the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Titans just because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Am I 100% sure on that we go up there and win? Absolutely damn not. I'm not. Because I don't know what version of Ryan Tannehill we gonna get.
That's true.
I don't know if we gonna get Ryan Tannehill against Kansas City 2 years ago, or I don't know if we gonna get Ryan Tannehill or Cincinnati a couple years ago. I don't know. So,
and that's the thing about it. He's so up and down, man.
Traylon Burks he's a cut away from hurting his toe or finger again. He stayed hurt. So you don't know.
They ain't giving Hop no love.
They ain't giving Hop no love. Black was right. we bring receivers to Tennessee just to retire them. Dang, right. I hate to say Jeremy Brown was right, but he was right. I'm gonna go with the Titans. In a very close game. Very, very close game. And I'm not even 100%. And I'm a Titan fan, but I'm not 100% confident in my pick. But I'm gonna go for us. Very, very close.
Okay, next one we got the Texans versus the Falcons. That young man, CJ Stroud, man, he done came in the league, man, and he's setting it on fire. No interceptions in his first 4 games. That Texans offensive line looks really, really good. Shout out to Shaq. That's help holding it down as well. The Falcons, man, they ain't got no quarterback, man. They got good skilled players. Bijan Robinson, he is an animal. But in this one, man, I gotta ride with the Texans. It's in Atlanta too.
I'm gonna tell you what. Love CJ Stroud. Love that offensive line for the Houston Texans. Lermy, Shaq.
Yeah.
I forgot the other dude name. The other guy opposite of Shaq. They paid money to beef up that line for CJ.
Oh, yeah.
So It's this hard, man, because I like everyone in my name. But in Bijan, I believe, bro. Bijan Robinson is your next big back in the league. You know how Derrick Henry came in and kind of transformed running back?
Right.
I think Bijan is going to pick up when Derrick started going down. It's going to be Bijan. Not the same height. I think Bijan about 6'1", 6'2"-ish. But he got a little bit of Derrick Henry-ish in him. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But like he got Derrick Henry running ability, but he catch the ball kind of like Le'Veon Bell out the backfield. He got a mixture of both of them in him. I really think he's the back of the future in the NFL. So I've been big on Bijan for a minute. So, but I'm gonna go Texas, man. That offense line gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much for me, man.
Gonna be tough. All right, next one we got the Panthers versus the Lions. Panthers have been in some games. I think they still 0 for 2. The Lions, man, been playing good, man. David Montgomery looking really, really good. The Gibbs kid, he's looking good. What's his name? St. Brown. He holding it down like a top tier wide receiver. So I got to go with the Lions in this.
Well, my boy P gonna be mad at me tomorrow when we do our little group call, but man, bro, them daggum Detroit Lions looking like they can be a Super Bowl contender. I'm going. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They look like that. I'm going Lions.
Going Lions. All right, next one we got Saints versus the Patriots. Bro, I don't know about this one. I just Mac Jones. Mac Jones is where you got benched against my boys. But then the Saints, David Carr, nothing. Kamara came back, but really didn't do nothing. They ended up taking the L they shouldn't have took. But man, these Patriots, man, I think the Patriots lost 2 starters on defense to big injury. So I got to go with the Saints on this one.
Man, I'm going with you. I'm going with the Saints. Matthew Judon tearing his bicep. That's a big loss for
that's tough
for the Patriots, which wasn't that good anyway. Now you ain't got your leader and your callus on your defense, and the Saints got a good defense. So I'm going to say.
Right. Next one, you got the Giants versus the Dolphins. Dolphins. Nothing else to be said, bro.
Dolphins. We ain't went yet.
We ain't always on time with them.
Did you see the Giants play the other night?
God, dog, man, got sacked 11 times.
Terrible. We going Dolphins.
That's horrible. Next one, we got Ravens versus the Steelers. I got to go with the Ravens too, man. The Steelers, man, I think this is going to be Thomason's first losing season, man. They ain't got it. Najee Harris, he's not an elite running back to me. The quarterback, he got thrown to the fire a little bit too early, man. You know, and I don't see him bouncing back.
Man, outside of JJ Watt, little brother.
That's it.
What else do the Steelers? And man, I was a fan of Najee. You know, I always been a fan of tall backs because I was a tall back, man. But he didn't live. Man, he hasn't lived up to what I think he could be.
Right.
I'm not gonna say he won't get there. He just ain't there yet.
He just ain't there yet,
man. So and Lamar is Lamar. So
right,
he out to prove something. So I'm going with the Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens. All right, next one we got the Bengals versus the Cardinals. I can't lie, man. This man Josh Dobbs is hooping. Like the man is playing ball, but the Bengals got to figure it out here soon, man. Like it has to click, man. And like my man Chase said, man, he said I'm always open. So in this one, I'm gonna go with the Bengals getting the W. I think the Cardinals, I think they Cinderella story is finna kind of slow down a little bit.
And the famous words of my buddy Lee Corso, whoop, not so fast, my friend.
Ooh.
Not only is Josh Dobbs a daggum genius and can build spaceships.
Yeah.
He's not a bad quarterback. Very smart.
Not.
That team play so much better without Kyler Murray taking snaps. Have you noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that?
Yep.
So, and Joe Burrow is 60% at best right now.
He hurt, man.
The
Joe
Bengals,
Burrow hurt.
even though you do have Jamar Chase and you do have T. Higgins, but dude, if you can't plant to get that ball to them the way you usually do, you really just not effective. And I'm picking the Cardinals off of Joe Burrow is not 100%. He's 60%. So I'm going with the Cardinals in this. Because I don't think if they put the pressure on Joe Burrow, he cannot move, and that's part of his game. He throws very well on the run. He can't move right now. It's damn near. I hate to see him out there like it. Like I shut him down for a few weeks.
Right.
But
You done gave him all that. You done gave him all that money, so I mean, you gotta make sure that he's gonna be there long term.
Right.
So
I'm going with the Cardinals.
Okay, next one we got the Eagles versus the Rams, and I believe the Rams are getting back Cooper Kupp this week. Man, being a Cowboys fan, you know I'm not an Eagles fan at all, but that offense is starting to click a little bit. AJ Brown, he got into the action last week. The Rams at home with Kupp, you know, you got the rookie wide receiver that's killing. But he's gonna be out of that wide receiver one role, so that's gonna go back to Cooper Kupp. So I think he's gonna descend down a little bit. So I gotta go with the Eagles, man.
Man, you can bring back Cooper. You can bring back Cooper Kupp. You can bring back Marshall Faulk. You can bring back damn Warner, and you can bring back Torrey Holt. And their ass still ain't gonna beat them damn Eagles.
They taking it here.
They taking it here. Damn Eagles good, man. The Eagles good.
Eagles good. They are. All right, the next one is the Jets versus the Broncos. Two very disappointing teams, man. You know, Jets, you know, unfortunately, you know, Aaron Rodgers go down on the first one. Russell Wilson, man, I think he worried about how the baby gonna do with Sierra being pregnant. I don't know what this man got going on. You know what I mean? But
Hollywood done got him.
Bro, I gotta go. Man, it's hard to go with Zach Wilson, but I gotta go with the Jets, man.
Dude, outside of Patrick Surtain, everybody else on the Broncos are terrible.
Yeah.
They are. I'm going to Jets. I hope Patrick Surtain get traded this year.
Yeah,
he's the bright spot of that team.
Right.
Please get him on somebody else's team.
And the Broncos, man, the Broncos took Randy Gregory away from the Cowboys. 4 years, $72 million contract, and they released him today. Hey, Tennessee Titans. Watch what I say. Watch what I tell you. He's going to a contender. Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
So, with that being said, Philly, Buffalo, Kansas City. They don't really have, outside of Chris Jones, they ain't got nothing.
They need one more.
And who else? I said Buffalo and San Fran.
Yeah.
Look for one of them 4 teams to pick him up.
It's going to be tough. All right, this one, we got the Chiefs versus the Vikings. Man, one thing, Jefferson, he a bad boy, man. You know the man finna get the ball, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. And Kirk Cousins gonna feed him. You know, but I can never bet against Patrick Mahomes, man. Ever. I just can't. You know what I mean? So I'm going Chiefs.
Well, with Missouri being my home now, I'm a Tennessee Titan diehard, hand in hand. That second team, I gotta root for them boys in their red and yellow. And I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes ever. No. Patrick Mahomes do so much Houdini ass shit, man. You can't help but like Patrick Mahomes, man. I'm going with the Chiefs.
Then the last one. Prime time. We got them Cowboys going up against them 49ers. I'm checking my W with the Cowboys because it's time for the 49ers to come on down. But let me take my fan hat off. These 49ers, man. It's some bad motherfuckers, bro. I hate to use that term, but bro. a healthy Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brock Purdy, + playing like he was the #1 pick of the draft. Kittle sitting back chilling. He ain't even got to do nothing right now. And then the wide receiver that they got, I don't want to mess his name up.
Number 11?
Yeah.
I can't think of it. I know you're talking about, but yeah.
He putting up crazy numbers too, man. It's gonna be a tough task, man. It's gonna be a tough task, but I can't bet against my boys because the defense is stout. Besides that Arizona Cardinal jump that happened, so I'm riding with my boys.
Well, I know you and Mr. Golf is going to ride with them boys, but I hate to tell you, man. The D-line alone for 49ers can win a game. Man. And they gonna pressure Dak all night long.
Yeah.
And then you got two of the best linebackers in the league, too. Fred Warner and the man. I've always been a fan of Dak. I always tell you that.
Yeah.
He just disappoints us every year. I want to see Dak get off. I don't think he get off this game.
No.
I don't think
we're gonna be back at the drawing board. We'll be back at the drawing board, and we just gotta hope that Christian McCaffrey do what he do best, get hurt, and then
he's a sneeze away from being hurt every time he touches the ball. So.
But I will tell you, if that man stay healthy this season, he gonna be MVP, man.
He stay healthy.
Special.
If they stay healthy.
I mean, that's a team to beat right now.
I ain't gonna put all my marbles in and say they're gonna win the Super Bowl, but I damn near put majority of them in there so they'll win the Super Bowl if that whole team stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean they're the team to beat right now, man. They're the Super Bowl favorites. You know what I mean? Like, it's just being honest.
When your defensive line average 6'4", damn near 300, and everybody can move.
Yeah, they loaded.
No, 6'5". Hell, them two D tackles are 6'6" and 6'7", respectively. Like, them are D tackles that tall.
That's crazy.
And then your ends coming off, then you got three of the fastest linebackers in the league, man. It ain't. John Lynch built a hell of a team.
He did.
John Lynch built a hell of a team.
Yeah, he did.
Well, man.
Well, we got him. We come to the end of another good one. Good intense talk on a couple of subjects, It looked like somebody that need to hear the conversation heard it, And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna commend you for remaining calm.
Yeah, because
you seen it. Because I seen your face when you seen it.
Oh, I seen it. I damn sure did, and I wanted to go real. I wanted to go in like a. But if I'd have went in like I wanted to, some words would have been changed, and I'm all the way out there. They there, and I'd rather just do it face to face. So yeah, but some shit need to be. Don't take it personally what I said. Take it as a learning experience.
Right.
Humble your damn self. That's all you got to do. Just humble yourself, bro. If I stepped on your toe, or if my cousin stepped on your toe, what we said, you know how to get in contact with it. We can talk private. You know what I mean? And we get down to what it is. But some of y'all got to humble yourself, man, and got to know you're not the reason for these kids being as talented that they are. It ain't got shit to do with you.
Nope,
Quit trying to live your dream through kids. Point blank, period. If you don't like to hear that, then you might need to look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
So, but you can always come back next week. It'll be a link somewhere up in the chats. You can jump on the show. I've invited you multiple times, and you can debate with me and my cousin. It's open season, so feel free to come. If you don't like us talk about the recruiting and shit, you can also join the show. Let's debate it. That's what it's for. It's a podcast. We debate. We talk shit. No hard feelings. I'm not gonna have any. I'm gonna still come over and do the same shit I do every week. If you think you got a better reason or what you do is you right about you do it, then come over and debate it. And we'll sit back and listen, then we'll debate with you. So,
yep.
To everybody that joined the show that's in the chat, man, we always thank y'all, man. Y'all make us know. Y'all keep us live, man. Keep us laughing, man. A lot of y'all had some funnies off in there. I think the funniest shit I seen that night was Cliff saying LL was the damn goat of rap.
Man, what? Hey, and he still didn't put that top 5 in that mug.
He's still talking about National Vodka Day, man. Look at me. We out here, man. Look here, man.
It's Wednesday, man.
Man, it's Wednesday, man. Look, Cliff, this is what you do, man. Hop in your car, back out the driveway, drive down the avenue to Kinfolk Korner with your boy Tame and Dean. We out.